Welcome or welcome back. I go by Life Coach C here on YouTube as well as on Instagram. This is my third time recording a video on this specific topic. Some may think like, okay, girl, that's a hint that you need to scrap this topic, and nah. But it's actually like pushing me to share this topic even more. Days ago, when I originally recorded this video, and there was one specific quote that definitely like struck me, and I want to share what that was as well as what it stirred up for me. Hopefully this resonates with somebody and it'll give you that extra push that maybe you needed today. So the quote was, "He qualifies the called. He doesn't call the qualified." And so for me, this just made me think of a passion or calling, right? That anybody might have. And I feel like whenever I talk to people, there's like the career, right, that they went into and that they knew they could expect this specific outcome by putting in their 40 hours and they get a paycheck at the end of the week or every 2 weeks and they know that's what they can live off. But it's not what they want to be doing, or it's not what they feel passion to do. And then discussing like, okay, so what time are you putting into your passion? What time are you putting into your calling? And most of us don't have the time to put into our passion, and we're not willing to figure out a plan on how do I go full force into my passion, because maybe I don't know enough, or it's just something that I like to do, but I don't know where that would take me, or whatever our reasonings may be, right? But this quote says to me, whatever it is that we are called to do, He is going to help give us whatever fundamentals, whatever it is that we need to be able to continue to push forward within this passion, within this calling that we have, so that the outcomes that are supposed to come of it will be. So if we know that He is going to qualify us for whatever it is that we need, that means we need to be able to believe in ourselves enough that we're going to listen to this calling, we're going to listen to this passion, we're going to put our trust into this intuition that we know is pushing us towards something else. It's what we are supposed to be doing. And eventually, He will show us what that is supposed to lead to. What is that supposed to mean? But we need to be able to put in that time, put in that effort, not question ourselves or have what I like to call ants, these automatic negative thoughts of like, why this is not feasible, why this doesn't make sense, why I shouldn't do it, or it's just a little something that I enjoy, but that's what I'll do like in my spare time. It's not something I'm going to make time for. It's not something that I'm going to allow myself to become deeply enthralled in. But when I have the time to get to that, I'll get to it. And in the meantime, let me continue to do this 9 to 5 or whatever it is that I need to be doing, right? I need to go to school, or I need to work in the skill that's not really satisfying to me, that drains the life out of me whenever I get home and then I barely have time for anything else, as opposed to being able to give our time or find time essentially for whatever it is that we are called to do. So it's okay to feel whatever state you happen to be in this morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you happen to be watching this video. I know for some people, this week or this time of year may be difficult and it's bringing on a bunch of feels and anxiety, right? If we're wondering, okay, well, what's going to happen or what's about to happen, or how am I going to feel, or where am I going to get the motivation to? The only thing that we can control is right now. Whatever is taking place for you right now, whatever is happening in this moment. So allow yourself to feel whatever it is that is being stirred up within you, whatever those feelings are that you're feeling right now, and then let that moment pass. And then you need to figure out, what am I going to do next? What am I being called to do that's going to be productive, that's going to create a better outcome, instead of the famous quote of, we continue to do the same thing over and over again, but expect a different outcome. Definition of insanity. Switch things up. Give yourself a little to-do list, right? A couple of things. Mark them off the list and see what more progress needs to be made for you to be able to do whatever the big pictures that you may have, right? We need to be the driving force behind ourselves, because he has already come up with the plan. He already knows what the pathway is going to be. He already knows the outcome. We just need to believe that it's going to work out how it's supposed to work out. If I'm feeling this drive, this passion, this motivation for something, that's what I should do. Whether I need to etch out a little bit of time every single day, or maybe I have the ability to go into it a lot more than what I'm even giving myself the time to do, right? You are in control, because he is standing right there next to you.